more than jewels.
I wish
Travis Baker.
more
What
than
does
life,
play wish?
more than anything.
More than the moon.
I wish
The king is giving a festival.
more than life. I wish
to go to the festival.
more than riches
And the ball.
I wish my cow would give us a pill
More than anything.
Wish we had a child.
I want a child. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You said around the
What, you throw the festival, the king's festival?
And her father had taken for himself a new bride, one with 2 daughters of her own. All 3 were beautiful of face, but violet, black of heart.
Why, come in, little girl. I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please. Thank you. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to though. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Here, now don't stray and be late.
Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick and fed. Never could tell what lies ahead. For all that I know, she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, to grandmother's house and home before dark.
And save some of those sweets for Granny.
Jack, on the other hand, had no grandmother or no father, and his mother, well,
I wish,
she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house were not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. This is well, son. If you wait, must be taken to market. But mother, no, he's the best cow. She's given us no milk for a week. We've no food, nor money, and no choice but to sell her. But Milky Way is my best friend in the whole world. Look at her. The bones on her nose. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump, big enough to be a hump. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me? Yes, no more than 5 pounds. Less than 5. Now go.
Because the baker lost his mother and father in a baking accident, at least that's what he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own, but was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door. What spell?
In the past, when your mother was with a child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and said that what she wanted more than anything else in the world was greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and little birds of lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night, and he was robbing me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up my rampions, my champions, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him, right there. Could have turned him to stone, or a dog, or a chair, ha 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 ha. But I let him have my rampions, I lost a spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. Call it square.
I had a brother?
No. But you had a sister.
And the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I had been more than reasonable. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket?
What?
The special beans! I let him go, I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, then bang! Crash, and the lightning flashed. And well, that's another story, never mind. Anyway, as the big day came, I made my claim. And I'd take away the baby they shrieked and screeched, but I did. And I hit a roof shall never be reached. Your father cried and your mother died, and for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said sorry, I'm still not mollified. So I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds, and my garden thrives. You should see my different dreams. And I'm telling you the things I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my dreams, especially the bees.
It's for purposes of our own. Explain how the baker might like the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as a child can be. Go to the wood.
Please may go to the festival.
The festival? You make us look fools at the festival, and more is fine. We must be gone.
Good night, Father.
Look what I have found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if they are...
The witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you are not to come, and that is final. Now, what am I to return with again?
You don't remember. The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper as pure as gold.
As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival, but how am I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit Mother's grave for the rain at the hazel tree. Tell her I just want to go to the King's festival.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now.
To the woods to sell the cow, to the woods to get the money,
Into the woods to lift the spell.
Make the
to go
potion.
to the festival.
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there's something in the glade there.
Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journey.
To see the king, sell the cow,
To make the potion, to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods, and home before dark.
Rella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
I wish
Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. I wish. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish. Quiver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold throw down on me. I must get my wish. To my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
Now what are you asking for then?
No less than £5, sir.
Well, you'd be lucky to exchange it for a sack of beans.
Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here. Good day, young lady. Good day, Mr. Wolf. Whither away so hurriedly? To my grandmother's. And what might be in your basket? Bread and wine. So grandmother will have something good to make her strong. And where might your grandmother live? Further in the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun will take hours. Take your time, straight ahead, not to the light or be misled. Little girl, hark and hush. The birds play completely. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Grinning right like a fresh buffet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf. Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
The red cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cape. That's the cape, get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the thing and you take it. Oh, my Rapunzel. Listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need.
Well, I'll never get that red cape. Or find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. Or was it a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Oh no.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your
You
scarf.
have no business being alone in the woods.
I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my hands. You
The
have
cow is white as
milk. Hello, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What may you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
I was on my way to market and I seem to have lost my way. And what were you
And
planning?
what were you planning on doing there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than £5.
5 pounds.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do? I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat. Beans! We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans in exchange for my cow?
These are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
You'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We must keep one for ourselves. And besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plane.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? Are we going to dispel this curse through deceit?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows?
Go home. I will see to this in my own fashion.
And so, the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest. And when the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel! What a strange but beautiful name, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will tell her to let down her hair to me.
Hello there, little girl. Where did you get that beautiful cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that so? Man, I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cape. Please give it back.
I just wanted to make certain that you really loved that cape. Now you go to your granny's and you make sure that no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. I need that cape.
They found determination when after the red cape. As for the little girl, she's surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Good day, grandmother. Why, grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
Better to hear you with, my dear.
But, grandmother, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a terrible big wet mouth you have. Better to eat you with.
With his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap. Where'd you go?
Grandmother has a mighty cellar. Odd. Where's the little one? Oh. Grandmother, ha! What's that red piece of cloth sticking out from the corner of your mouth? Looks to me to be a piece of... Aha! I will remove the cloak from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf.
Must be destroyed!
Well, I will leave you to your task.
You don't want the skin?
No. You keep them.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I've been so careful, I never had cared. And it made me too excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark slimy path where lies secrets that I never want to know. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care of strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny and Frank, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes. Maybe Granny will make me another with the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
And so, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back through the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only a dolt would exchange a cow for beans. But mother, no. To bed without supper for you.
little did they know those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir. I think I see her over there. I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? If a prince were looking for me, well, I certainly wouldn't hide. Tell me about the ball.
It's a very nice ball.
Yes, and?
And they have far too much food.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince?
If he knew who I really was.
Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
How?
Now I'm being pursued.
And?
They're not in the mood.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow's eve?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread.
Will you look over there? An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
But I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
I must be going.
I mean, slippers! Wait! I need your shoes!
eyes and the things you know to more than a glance enough to show you just how small you are. And you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known. The sky is lead and the earth is stone. You're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, 'cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible giant with a terrible roar. So you still stumble and away you go, and you scramble down to the world below. Back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have. There's 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
Where's my Milky White? You said I might buy her back.
Oh, I know, but I'm not certain
Are you
that...
saying you wish more money? Keep this. I'll go fetch more.
Wait, no, that's not what I... 5 gold pieces? With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I've not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. The money is not what's important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Hey, come back here. Give that back to me. And what are you doing here now?
You've the red cape!
Yes, I have the cape. With 2 of the 4. I mean, only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape!
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home, and I've been searching for her all night.
Should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
She could have just as easily run from you.
But she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled.
Excuse me, can't see.
Now please, go back to the village. I will make things right. And then we can just go about our life. No more hunting about in the woods for strange objects. No more witches and dim-witted boys and hungry little girls. Go.
Ah, there you are, good brother. Father and I have wondered where you've gone.
I've been looking all night for her. The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where has she gone?
Disappeared.
I too have found a true maiden. She lives at the top of a tall tower with no doors or stairs.
And how do you manage it?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. She lets down the most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb up to.
Rapunzel? What kind of a name is that? You jest.
She's true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince? Does that make sense? None to run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Lightly becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you. If there only were doors. Agony! Oh, the tortures they teach. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. Now, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered a boy answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, I don't try to ever again.
I have not seen your son today.
I hope he didn't go up that beanstalk again. Jack! Jack!
Moo.
Looking for your cow?
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see your wishes granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Just keep out of my path.
Excuse me for this.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
It's these slippers.
I'd say their slippers were as pure as gold.
Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty.
What I wouldn't give for just one.
Oh, one is not likely to do you much good. I must run.
And I must have your shoe.
Stop that!
I need this shoe to have a child.
He needs to get out of here!
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young maiden in a ball gown? She went in that direction. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel, thank you.
You've the cow.
Yes, I'm the cow. With 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you find it?
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take the 2 of us to have this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us to get through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, you can tell if you do. It takes 2.
We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods.
Who minds what dangers? I know they pass the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us, beyond lies, safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us, it takes trust, it takes just a bit more and we're done. We want four, we had none, we've got three. We need one, it takes two. Look what this hen has dropped in my hand.
A golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg before. You see, I promised you the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir. Now I'm taking my cow.
Now, I never said I would sell the cow.
But you took the 5 gold pieces. You took 5 gold pieces.
I didn't take, you gave.
You said I could have my cow.
Now, I never said you could. I said you might.
You would take 5 gold pieces before a child? He's dead.
2.
Two midnights gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this would exchange a cow for beans.
Then resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it is best for you to go for the cow, as I've met a maiden with a golden slipper these previous eves, and I feel I may succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine. That is simply fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away. Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? It was lonely atop that tower.
I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me.
I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? But out there that I cannot fly. Stay with me.
cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final night at the ball.
He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He's bird pitch on the stairs, I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes. Then from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace. Don't come any closer to me.
Please, just hear me out.
We have nothing to discuss. You attacked me once before.
I did not attack you, I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense.
Don't do that.
I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense you're running from a prince. Here, take my shoes. You run faster. I do not know, sir.
Mine will cost you your life.
The slipper! We've all four!
I will give this to the prince, and you'll search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
It's mine! I don't care if this costs me my life!
Give them the slipper and all.
I've the maiden slipper.
And sir, I succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Shut up.
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he began hacking at the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack! For all I know, he's been crushed by the giant!
If he's been crushed, well, then there's nothing any of us can do about it. We must be off. If tomorrow's surge is to commence, I must get my rest.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
You've all the objects.
Yes,
This cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
she is. Really, she is.
This cow has been covered with flour.
Well, we had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live one.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
Now.
There you are. I've been worried sick. Mother, look, the most beautiful heart. Shame on you. You've stolen too much.
She's too heavy.
What's happening?
You'll hear
the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Fill this.
I'll do it. She'll leave up for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about the child.
No, we followed your instructions. 1, that cow is as white as milk. 2, that cape was certainly as red as blood. And 3, the slipper was gold.
And 4, I compared the hair to this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
You what? I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredients.
The corn, the corn!
What?
The silky hair of the corn! Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow! Quickly!
Better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please, not now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son, but
It's working. She's milking.
I don't understand.
not now. Into the cup. Son!
Father? Father!
All is repaired!
He's dead.
And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. For the baker there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her beans had been stolen and the lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty.
And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. And finally, as for Rapunzel, she lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince wandered aimlessly, her voice so familiar, he went towards it. And when Rapunzel saw the prince, she ran up to him weeping. 2 of her tears touched his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. This is who I truly am. Come, we can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You're the only family I know. Come, please. You give me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others. As for Cinderella's prince,
He began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he reached Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful, my toe.
Darling, I know
What do we do?
it'll have to go, but when you're trying to get sit or ride, you'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, and joined the prince to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the shoe that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on the shoe.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his wife, you'll have such a life you'll never need. The girl obeyed and swallowed the pain, but once again the prince noticed the blood trickling from the shoe.
And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I see your prince has found you.
Yes.
Thank you for the slipper.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after.
Ever after.
Journey over, all spent it, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and accepted, ever after.
Ever after.
All the curses have been emptied, the reverses went away, all is tenderness and laughter, for forever after.
Happy now and happy hence and happy ever after. Joy today and bliss tomorrow, tenderness and laughter.
To be happy and forever, you must see your wish come true.
Don't be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do. Though it's fearful, though it's deep, though it's dark, and you may lose the path. If you want your wish, you can have your wish, but you can't just wish. To get your wish, you go into the woods where nothing's clear, where witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, and maybe perhaps, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell. Into the woods to lose the longing. Into the woods to have the child. To wed the prince. To get the money. Save the house. To kill the wolf. To find the father. Conquer the kingdom. To have to wed. To get to stay. To kill. To keep. To go to the festival. Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods and out of the woods. And happy ever after. I wish. Before you say, children will listen. Careful before you do, children will see and learn. Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Into the woods where nothing's clear, where witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, and rain perhaps, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell. Into the woods to lose the
belonging
to the woods to have the child,
to wed the prince,
to get the money,
to save the house,
to kill the wolf,
to find the father,
how can the king
to have to wed, to get to Spain, to get to keep, to go to the festival into the woods.